Hey guys, what is up? Navy Boy here. This is Devil's Advocate, Season 2, Episode 1. Not that last season was really a season. I think I did 2 videos total for the whole year. And then I did some on SoundCloud for the off-season. But we're back to video and back to my YouTube channel for doing this season's Devil's Advocate. And we're going to get straight into it here. We played the Florida Panthers last night. We lost 2-1 in overtime. I'm not disappointed with how the game went overall. I think it was a good game. I think there were things we need to work on. I think there are some line changes that need to be made, and we're going to get into all that. Before the game started, the Florida Panthers honored Jose Fernandez, which is the young pitcher who was killed in the boating accident earlier this year, I think last month. And it was a very tragic loss for both baseball and sports and just, you know, the world in general. And I think it was very cool that they did that. I thought that was a very nice and touching tribute to him, as well as the donation they made to his foundation. Big notes from the game. I'm looking at my notes right now, so if I keep looking down, that's what's going on. Big notes of the game. We got 1 point in overtime. P.A. Parento, Johanna Vitu, and Pavel Zacha all got points last night. P.A. Parento scoring the goal on a redirection. Johanna Vitu getting the assist as being the one who fired the shot, and Pavel Zacha having passed to Johanna Vitu. That is how they racked up those points. My big notes from this game were Devontae Smith-Pelly did not have a great game. I think that should be noted. I think Henrique didn't have a great game either. Henrique seemed to be kind of frustrated towards the end of the game. I don't blame him. He had some chances along with Taylor Hall. I think I noticed on the subreddit last night and this morning, I think we all kind of have the opinion that Devontae Smith-Pelly should be moved to a different line. The question becomes who has the speed to fill the slot that he's in, because with Henrique and Hall on the same line, you need a lot of speed to keep up with the two of them. So I think that'll be a very interesting trade-out whenever that goes. Hall and Henrique played well together. I think the biggest thing they had was that passing play in overtime when they got the shot off, but obviously it didn't go in. So that's how that goes. Big things I would note about this whole game, and this isn't going to be a very long episode, that should be noted as well, because there's not a lot to talk about, because we're not far into the season. There's not a lot of notes to be made. I guess the biggest note is this is only game 1 of 82, so it's not that big of a deal, and we got a point out of it, which I saw on the subreddit is more points than we had at this time last season, so, you know, take it as you will. Another big note, Kyle Palmieri was on the ice for both goals. I don't remember on the first one, but I know on the second one, which is obviously the OT winner, he was long shifted. He had not had a chance to make a line change, so obviously, you know, Severson was the only player who was fresh off that line. So obviously, you know, they're a little bit slow, but I think Corey Schneider said in an interview this morning that, you know, it just got away from him, and that's how it goes, and you make adjustments and you go back the next time. So hopefully that's how that goes. So for standings-wise, the Devils fall to 0-1. Not a bad way to start. We have a point at least, so we're doing better than some other teams. Big note is we play Tampa Bay tomorrow night or Saturday night, and I think it'll be a good game. I think we can turn things around. I think we can play a solid game against them and maybe get a W out of it, so we'll see how we play. Notes looking forward, I would say I would not be shocked if we do see Devontae Smith-Pelly on their line again tomorrow night, as it may be possible they just wait and see if it was just growing pains or, you know, first game of the season jitters and stuff. But if the play style continues, I wouldn't expect to see Devontae Smith-Pelly stay on that line for much longer. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Obviously it's not as long as some other ones I've done, but, you know, unlike the season wrap-up one at the end of last year, or, you know, the game reactions previously, I think our big things this time are just kind of getting underway. And once again, this is not going to be very edited because right now I don't have video editing software. I'm going to rectify that tonight, but I needed to get this video out to you guys to show you that I am serious about doing this. And once I get video editing software, we'll go back to the edited format, and they'll be a little bit better put together. But for right now, Game 1, 2-1 overtime loss to the Florida Panthers, and we look to Saturday to get the win against Tampa Bay Lightning. Thank you. Have a good day.